Well, I don't know about you, but this was really not the news I was hoping to hear last night. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake has been delayed indefinitely and is in danger of being cancelled altogether. This KOTOR remake was originally set to release in the next few years, but after all this tragic and surprising behind-the-scenes news, it probably will not be coming out for a good few years still. We will be discussing when we could see this game and what happened to the studio behind the scenes in this video. Also, we just hit 6,000 subscribers and I couldn't be more thankful for the support. If you want to help us reach our next milestone, then please be sure to drop a like and subscribe to this video. We cover all sorts of Star Wars games on this channel, so if this interests you, hit the notification bell to be notified of every new upload. Now let's get right into the details of this tragic event. Last night, Jason Schreier reported that the Knights of the Old Republic remake had been delayed indefinitely. Jason has reported multiple leaks for this game so far in the past year, including announcing that they were even working on the game in the first place, and everything he's reported on with this project seems to have been 100% accurate so far, which is why many people are taking his word as fact. Jason is the real deal when it comes to this game. Last night, he published an article titled "Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic game paused amid studio shakeup." This article goes over everything he knows about the current development on the game, as well as what he thinks might happen in the future. Before we get into the report, please keep in mind that even though he's been 100% correct so far, this isn't official confirmation coming from the company. Now, with that in mind, let's get started with this article. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, a remake of a 2003 role-playing game, is delayed indefinitely as developers at Austin, Texas-based Aspyr Media try and figure out what comes next. Aspyr also abruptly fired the game's art director and design director this month. In a series of meetings throughout July, Aspyr's two studio heads told employees that the project is on a pause and that the company will look for new contracts and development opportunities, said the people, who were not authorized to speak publicly on the situation. So, strangely enough, it seems that the heads of the studio decided to fire some of the key employees for some reason and just stop production on the project. This is so frustrating to hear as a Star Wars game YouTuber. We've had so many games delayed and canceled, and now we can add this to the list of games that we just might not see. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga took 2.5 years to come out, and Eclipse is also in danger of being canceled because they don't have enough people to work on the game. Now I'm just crossing my fingers that Jedi Survivor doesn't get delayed as well. What a time to be a Star Wars game fan, am I right? No online multiplayer game like Battlefront, and every game gets delayed or canceled. On June 30th, Aspyr finalized a demo of the game known as a vertical slice to show to production partners at Lucasfilm. The developers were excited about it, and they felt like they were on track according to a person familiar with the project, so they were really shocked by what happens next. So I guess the game was farther in development than I originally had thought if they had finalized a demo in place. I didn't expect to hear anything about this game for a long time, and now it looks like my original speculation has come to fruition. Whatever happened, I hope this demo will at least get shown to the public eventually, like some older Star Wars games that got canceled. The following week, the company fired design director Brad Prince and art director Jason Miner. Neither responded to requests for comment, but Miner suggested on a social media page that his dismissal was unexpected. Representatives for Aspyr and Embracer didn't immediately respond to requests for comment. Aspyr studio heads told staff that the vertical slice wasn't where they wanted it to be and that the project would be paused, according to two people who were in the meeting. One person familiar with the discussion suggested that a disproportionate amount of time and money had gone into the demo and that the project's current course wasn't sustainable. Another point of contention may be the timeline. At the outset of development, Aspyr told staff and partners it would be able to release the game by the end of 2022, according to two people familiar with the production. Developers said a more realistic target now would be 2025. So it was just what I was talking about. The demo did not live up to expectations. It shocks me that they were originally targeting to release this year. I always thought it was going to be late 2023 at the earliest. I guess Aspyr really just hated the demo that much if they dropped the leads of the project and halted production. I would also rather wait to get a fully complete game rather than just a buggy and rushed game that was subpar compared to the original, so I guess gotta do what you gotta do. Man, I wish we could just get some good news when it comes to Star Wars games. The fate of Star Wars The Knights of the Old Republic remains unclear. In May, Embracer announced that Saber Interactive would also join the project. Some at Aspyr believe that Saber, which has mainly been doing outsourcing work for the project, may take it over completely. So I guess if another studio has to take over the project, I wouldn't complain too much. That's much better than it getting canceled anyways. I did some research about who Saber Interactive is, and if you don't know who they are, it seems like they're the ones making Space Marine 2 if you're familiar with those games. It seems like a good studio, so I don't really have any complaints about them besides it might take them significantly longer to do this. They have 2,500 employees and are in active development of at least 2 other projects, so 2025 is probably a realistic expected release date like Jason said. Overall, I'm really disappointed with the direction that Star Wars video games has taken in the last 2 decades as a whole for this exact reason. So many great Star Wars games have been left on the cutting room floor, like Battlefront 3 and 1313, so I really hope this isn't just another one that will join the ranks. Thankfully, we do have Respawn's Jedi franchise, which is still going strong, so I will pray that that project doesn't get delayed either. Speaking of the Jedi games, we got some quick Jedi Survivor game news thanks to some more toy leaks. Kestis will get a new look, stubble, and a blaster in the upcoming game. Respawn has absolutely nailed the lightsaber combat in Fallen Order, so I couldn't be more excited to see what the blaster gameplay will be like in Survivor. Additionally, we have confirmation that B1 battle droids will be returning. I've never seen this paint job before on a B1, so please let me know what you think it symbolizes. And we now have 5 confirmed Jedi Survivor appearances thanks to toy leaks: Cal Kestis, Magna Guards, B1 battle droids, KX security droids, and Riot Scout Troopers. I can't believe that even after the license expired, EA is the only company that's still going strong with Star Wars games, if you want to call it strong. If we get any more Star Wars game news, you bet I will keep you all updated on this channel. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. The article I pulled from is in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video.